It is 3 Idiots Talk Aquariums Day, and Donna. Oh, I didn't wash that cup very well, but Donna has produced me a delicious cup of coffee. I'm so happy to have Donna back. Right, today's day in the life running a tropical fish store that is closed down, is now online, is trying to move out of this building. That's a mouthful. What are we doing today? Prioritizing this. Getting this empty, getting this ready for the new buyer. Prioritizing this, I charged my batteries, brought it up. Prioritizing pulling this apart. So that basically that one are the two. If I get a chance, water change on this and water change on the clown lurch tank. While I water change this, I'll take some substrate out, which means I've got to be mean to these guys because I think they might be nesting still. But anyway, pull that apart. Take the substrate out of this one, or at least begin to, from the sort of corner onwards, and begin getting that home. So that's about it, and any orders that come through, I'll pack them as well. So looks like she's got a gob full from yesterday as well. So yeah, that is all the priorities today. Pulling this apart, getting that sorted, doing some water changes, and the rest, they say, will be history. That was fun. That was really, really fun. Come with me as we check, see if there's any packages at the door. No, there's not. Yeah, that was great fun. We had Nigel from Aquatics come on with us. Got to know him a little bit more. And we did he picked the winner of the competition that we did. So that is a happy days. Check it out. If you want to, don't do it if you don't want to. I don't really care. Actually, I do. Do it. You should do it. Absolutely do it. Right. I'm going to quickly get my daily exercising in, get that sorted, and then we're going to go back in the building and we're going to move that bus. Huggy Puggy Alatoki! More caffeine. I'm back in the building. We're going to rip the stand apart. This one here. Your daddy is going to be in the motherfucking action! Yeah, let's do this! Two things. I forgot that I got to pick up Junior Fish Keeper today from school, so my expectations of what I can do today might have to be shortened. Second thing, what Meatax uses one, and I repeat one, freaking Phillips head screw when every single one of the rest of the screws in the whole thing have been square head Robinsons? The answer to that question is this Meatax. Why I used one Phillips and not a square? Bugger if I know, but I did, and it annoyed me. One stand, it dismantled. Unfortunately, the airline fell down at the same time, so I've got to put that back up together. It's funny that when we were sitting, the stand was there and it wasn't actually on it. Didn't move. It was rock solid. As soon as I moved the stand, I was like, nah, fuck you, gone. So we'll just have a wee fiddle with that. It shouldn't take too much effort. Just put it back together, up through there. Close off the loop again, turn it back on. Nearly at a point where we actually don't need the air, but we still do need the air, so I've got to get it airy, I guess is a nice way of putting it. Beginning, making it work. So yep, 1, 2, 3, emptied. I put the VOs for some reason into there. Ask why. I thought that was a good idea to put them in there with the fry. Seems like a stupid idea, but anyway, that's where they've gone. So yeah, that one, they're all done. I'm going to have some lunch quickly. We're going to rip off all of the heaters in through here straight afterwards and begin on this. Still don't have a complete plan on some of these plants. Some I don't care about, like they're a dime a dozen. We had lots because they sell well, so we had them. They're against us, a little bit hard to come by, a little bit harder to come by, and this is a nice specimen. Got another one down there. So like some of these plants I'm not too sure. There's some lotus and lilies and stuff like that. A small little pup right there you may not be able to see. A couple of pups hanging around, so haven't quite worked that out yet. There's a beautiful red there as well. So we'll see what we can do and hold the line. Watch this. So I have begun pulling plants out of here. That I have no interest in keeping. They just look good for the display, but I'm not really interested in them. So obviously I've opened up We gap through here, so I've planted a few of the swords in here. It's going to be my stop gap, I guess, for the time being. Might even take the rocks out, take the wood out, just to give me a little bit more footprint to play with, but it's obviously a very small aquarium, and it's going to be quite tricky to put all the plants that I want in here, but we'll see how we go. At this stage, this is the only tank that I've really got suitable for plants. Got some of the Anubias in with the Cories, which I can show you in a minute, and that's basically done and dusted as far as plants go. So, what is left of my Anubias and Java ferns are in here. Collection, there's a few here. It's really depleted over the last little while because I haven't really been paying much attention to them. Serves me right for being a bad hobbyist. So yeah, they're kind of depleted. I've just literally thrown them in there, floating around doing that. I've also put some into one of these tanks, that one there, there's another one in there, and all the spawning mops into here and stuff like that, just for the time being, and some coconuts and things like that. So I'm just kind of squishing everything in for the time being. Nothing's really escaped or anything. These plants, all ones that I've been pulling out of both the display tank and out the back, so they all go into the lucky dips. Plenty in there, and there's still some plenty very nice plants and some pretty rare plants in their piles as well. Just ones that I'm quite happy to let go of for the time being. Don't know where I'm at, but I was just grooving to some Ava. Right, so I can't remember if I did show this or not, but it's not here anymore. Tick, one box ticked. Tick the box. Still waiting for the dude to get back to me on this, because it'd be great if he's like, yeah, we'll take this and the other, that one, I think it might have been another one, because then I go, woo, out we go. Anyway, done. That's over there. Donna has stopped working and I'm very angry at that. The light is flashing and that is frustrating me. Anyway, I've just had a bit of a massive brainstorm moment, so just take free dawdle. Dawdle, 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 yes, we're walking through the shop. Dawdle, 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 here we stop. Something. Alright, stop singing. So, I had this massively great idea. Pretty much cleared out except for them, which are going to be sent very, very soon. Emptied. Very, very close to being emptied. Was going to go, pa-chow, pa-chow, whoosh, turn that off. But, here is, I think, an even better option. So instead of just moving this one to this one and turning this one off and having that going off, what I can and what I think I'm going to do is take all of these fish, everything in here, because remember this is gone already, everything in here, I'm going to just put them in bags or sacks or buckets or whatever and go and put them into there. Why do you say, why Cameron, why are you going to do this? Well, this is already making egg work, right? So it's not costing any extra money there. It's getting warmer, so I probably don't need as much power going on, 1 or 2 sort of thing. Fill them up, and then all of the fish that I have left in this building are basically in here. So that all those fish won't take up too much of this, maybe 12 tanks, probably this, I would suspect. Nice and simple. Or maybe I'll do it down this end. Anyway, one rack or the other rack, so it's all in one place, and I can say you can get this one, blah, blah, blah. But that means I can turn that sales rack off in the shop completely. I can totally empty it out. And if I can totally empty it out, I can turn the power off. If I can turn the power off, I can stop the power. Oops, there's a hose there. If I turn all the power off, then I can drain it all, completely empty it out, and get that ready to move either out of the building or to sell it to somebody. That is a freaking genius idea. So that is what I'm going to do. Tomorrow or Monday. I might fill it up tomorrow, because I'm just about to go and get the young fella. So if I fill these things up tomorrow, I'll work out exactly who's going to go where. Sorry, I was looking at that. Okay, who's going to go where? Whether we go this end or this end. We'll see how we go. I'll probably put these fish into this end, because these guys here are still freaking unstable and I don't want to move them. So we go this to that, fill this up, move those fish into here, totally turn that off, get that ready to go as well, totally turn the shop tails off, tail pivot, ready to go as well. We are cooking with fire. And the way that I've ranted through this video, you'd never imagine that my coffee machine is broken this afternoon. Anywho, that is a great plan. Additional to that, why this is a really good plan, is I've sold a Starlight Prasunnos. there is a starlight bristlenose in here somewhere, and I don't freaking know where it is. So if I methodically take every fish out of every single tank and move it, I will find it in the process, and then I can send it. We're on to it. Super sadly, I just found the frog that disappeared. Yeah. I was going to show you, but I'm not going to now because it's actually not very nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I found him, it. Yeah, it's actually quite upsetting. Out the back here, under that rack there. Yeah, that's not so cool. I was kind of hoping that it just sort of magically hopped away and it's living a great life somewhere, not living because of me in this building. So, bit of a shitty way to end the video, but we're here now, so yeah.